I guess I don't understand.
No, I can tell.
At this point, I would feel comfortable paying rent from the point now, or at least Monday.
You can't do that. You are simply amazing. I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, that's nice.
You know what, young man? I'm going to tell you one thing right now, and I'm going to tell you, you better check yourself. I don't know why you felt a necessity to interrupt her as she's addressing the court. So you might as well take yourself out of this courtroom right now. Right now. And when you feel like you can behave yourself, then you can come back in.
This defendant walked into the hearing acting like he could outsmart the judge, and the disrespect showed from start to finish. He's basically trying to avoid paying rent, blaming the landlord by saying the home is in terrible shape. He insists the landlord gave him a bad place to live and never fixed anything. But as the hearing goes on, it becomes obvious that a lot of what he's saying just isn't true. That I won't give away every detail, but the ending really brings him back down to reality. It's one of those moments where consequences show up very quickly, and he has no choice but to face them. And by the way, tell me in the comments if you enjoy videos with Judge Simpson. He's honestly one of the most interesting judges to watch because of how calm and fair he is. Alright, let's get into it.
Okay, where are we on this? This is set for trial.
It's the landlord's position that has been completed, and we're seeking a judgment of possession for the full amount of rent, which is $5,229.68.
Yes, sir. So since we moved in April, I moved in, there was a massive shower leak, which led to the discovery of mold.
Okay, but hold on a second.
Oh.
I just want to go back to when we were here on the 26th.
Sure. Yes.
You didn't permit them to enter the unit.
Right. I requested to be removed at that time, which was ignored, but they had already been in the unit in June to fix said issues, and they weren't properly fixed. So they
Okay.
a lot of
Okay. You can obviously,
Okay.
but listen,
Yeah.
you didn't let them in,
Okay.
right?
One of
So then I ordered you to let them in. You let them in. You were to give them a list of things that were to be done. So let's start there. Did those get completed?
yes.
Okay. So what are we now fighting about?
The fact that the issue was there for 3.5 months since move-in, many issues. We tried to contact them via phone, no response. We tried to contact them via portal, no response. They did come to attempt to fix the issues in June, but they weren't properly fixed according to the
Why don't you move?
At this point, I'm just, we'll do the year and then,
Well, I mean, if it's set, why don't you just move?
I would prefer just to stay at this point, but the responsiveness of Harbor One West and all that is horrifying. They don't respond to you at all. And there's been plenty of opportunities to fix the issues and they don't.
So what is now wrong with the unit?
As of currently now, nothing. But for 3.5 months, one of the bedrooms was soaking wet.
Did you pay the rent?
No.
Okay, look, here's the thing. There's how much over?
$5,229. It hasn't paid.
Sorry.
Excuse me, hasn't paid since when?
Since April 17th, his moving costs were paid, and then there's not been a payment since then.
And give me that figure again, I'm sorry.
Sure, it's $5,229.68. I did put a copy of the ledger for your.
Yes. So, sir, how much do you think you owe?
When there's mold and there's
I didn't ask what. I'm just saying, how much do you think you owe?
until right now, nothing.
Seriously.
It's been mold.
You think you get 100% abatement?
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
No lessee or licensee shall be obligated to pay rent for any time periods that the lessor or licensee is in violation of this section, which is section 58-122.
58-122 of what?
The premises and all common areas are
Of what?
of the municipal code of the city, I guess. What I was given to by legal services to reference today. Yes. To keep the premises in reasonable repair during the term of the lease or license, and to comply with.
Did you read the rest of that? Did you read the rest of that section?
Yes, I did.
You read the whole 58? The whole section.
No, I just read.
Did you refer to the other sections that refers to regarding a certificate of occupancy?
No.
Didn't think you did.
They weren't in compliance for over a month. I mean, I guess I don't understand.
No, I can tell. You gave me one section of a statute or an ordinance.
Okay.
Give me the other sections.
I don't have the other sections, Your Honor.
I didn't think so. Why don't you have the other section?
I wasn't provided them. I was speaking to legal services about this matter over and over again, and they provided me the situations for the
You want to go call them now, see if you can get the other sections? Because you're just quoting half stuff to me. You want to?
No, Your Honor.
This is exactly why I enjoy watching Judge Simpson. The defendant is clearly trying to take advantage of the situation and avoid paying rent. The moment he started quoting random city code sections like he was a real attorney, you could already tell what direction this hearing was headed. Anyone who has ever rented a place knows that small issues come with almost every home. It's just part of living anywhere. Most rentals have minor things that need attention from time to time. Maybe a little moisture here, a small leak there, or basic wear and tear. But those types of routine problems don't suddenly mean you get to live there without paying rent. That's simply not how housing laws work. I honestly can't tell if he's trying to sound knowledgeable or if he truly believes everything he's saying. What surprises me most is how some people think they can walk into court, talk around the issue, and somehow outsmart a judge who handles cases like this every single day. It's just unrealistic. Tell me in the comments if you've ever dealt with a difficult landlord or someone who behaved like this defendant, because situations like this really show how far some people will go to avoid responsibility.
So, do you understand why what you just read doesn't apply for you?
Yes, because I have certain. Yes. I just don't understand why, if there's mold that's making me sick, that I've had to go to the doctor.
Do you have medical?
Yes.
Is it medical? Well, okay. Oh, goodness. Look, you can't give me hearsay statements.
These are medical documents from the office visit for this mold issue, which I've emailed to.
They're hearsay.
Okay.
Your Honor, if a tenant has severe repair issues, which he claims, and mold issues, and then he refuses to let the landlord in, it just doesn't make any sense.
How many times are you not given access to the premises based upon the repairs?
I believe one.
Sir, that's part of the problem here. And you're going to be going out of the world backwards on this because you can't say I have repair issues. Can't say they won't respond and then deny them access.
But that was the most recent time. I did not deny them access when they came back in June to fix the issue from the complaint to the city. They came to, they obviously said they fixed the issues and they didn't fix the issues.
Your Honor, not to litigate this right now, but we were notified, we thought we fixed the issues. And then the next time when we went back, when we're told that we hadn't, even though the city didn't think there was an issue, we still went back pursuant to having trial the next day and were refused. So this has not been ignored.
It was for...
What do you want?
At this point, I would feel comfortable paying rent from the point now, or at least Monday, Tuesday.
You can't do that.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't.
you denied them access. A tenant can't say there's a problem and then deny them access.
Okay.
Hey,
And when we had the issue the first time, we did not deny access. They came, they made their repairs, but they did not actually repair the issues. 2 days later, the city inspector came back and found them in failure to comply. I have that report.
Which, just for the record, the landlord did not receive a copy of.
I don't think that's on me, that would be on the city.
you are simply amazing.
Okay.
So, were there points in time where either of you could not reside in the unit? Did you go someplace else? Pardon? Just you or both of you? Oh.
Initially, when he moved in, I was to come shortly thereafter, and then when I was helping him, I actually did tell him, and we have a witness that I said it smells like mold in here. Floor's wet in the second bedroom.
Did you move in then, or what did you do?
I have issues when I go to his house. I can't go there. I have autoimmune issues.
I have also,
I wasn't talking to you.
okay, that's nice.
You know what, young man? I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, and I'm gonna tell you, you better check yourself. So I'm gonna give you a minute to go out into the hallway. Otherwise, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna be in contempt. I was talking to Miss Cunningham. I wasn't addressing you. I don't know why you felt a necessity to interrupt her as she's addressing the court. So you might as well take yourself out of this courtroom right now. Right now. And when you feel like you can behave yourself, then you can come back in. Just come in, let me ask you this. If you have autoimmune issues, I get it, and that there's a place where you can't stay, why would you want to be obligated to this lease?
I support Mr. Jenkins in the sense that I have people that I can stay with. I have other opportunities. It wasn't hard for me to find somewhere else to go. I don't know Mr. Jenkins' situation, which is why initially we entered into living together, because he did that and it worked. So I have options. I don't believe he does. So I guess it's one of those it is what it is situations, for lack of a better term.
So I guess, Ms. Cunningham, do you want to be obligated on this lease?
I mean, ideally no, but without sounding disrespectful, I would like my friend to live somewhere that's safe for him. And the fact that he doesn't have other options, I would hope that he could live there safely. I guess I would ask the court and everybody in the court, would you want your family living there?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. The answer is I support him. I have options. He does not. If this is the way that it has to be, this is something has to be. But no, I would not, which is why I didn't.
Mr. Jenkins,
So,
if I go through this whole trial, don't just find in plaintiff's favor, and you have to pay $5,000 plus in 10 days. Are you going to be able to do that?
I would not.
So, can in part, we kind of really boil this down to what it is. Okay. Because the way that you're proceeding on this right now, you're going to lose.
Wow, Judge Simpson was direct in his response, but honestly, it didn't seem like the defendant was paying attention at all. It's clear he doesn't have many options right now, and that part is unfortunate, but this still isn't the right way to deal with the situation. Trying to outsmart the court or twist the system never ends well for anyone that if you've watched these cases before, you already know Judge Simpson has been handling situations like this for many years. But even with that experience, the defendant didn't give him much to work with. He showed up without solid facts, without paperwork, and without anything that actually supported his claims. He kept saying the landlord refused to fix the problems, yet he also admitted he wouldn't let the landlord inside to do the repairs. That completely cancels out his whole argument that if someone truly wants help, they cooperate and allow the person responsible to correct the issue. Blocking repairs and then blaming the landlord just doesn't add up. Judge Simpson picked up on all of this right away. He saw through the act, recognized what was really happening, and that's exactly why he ended the hearing and told him to leave. It was a straightforward call, and honestly, it was the only one that made sense.
And I have to thank Ms. Cunningham, because Ms. Cunningham gave me great insight to exactly what I think is going on here. You really do have to fight this, because if they get the full amount of their judgment, you can't pay it. There aren't other options for you, right?
Yes.
That's why you can't, when they say, just leave, we'll let you out. You can't do that, right? I mean, you could, but then you need the funds to be able to do something else. Young man, can I just ask you a question? You've been before me, at least in person 3 times. This is your 3rd time. Why didn't you just say that?
I just don't understand how, when there are maintenance concerns like there were given preliminary opportunity, and it's just like,
Okay, but
I don't get it.
here's the thing. They're not all dismissed. Part of the issue is getting the maintenance issues corrected.
Right.
But the problem is you made one huge mistake when you didn't let them in. So you can't have maintenance issues. Landlord comes to fix them. Tenant says, not letting you in, and then says, oh, I'm going to complain about these maintenance issues. It can't work that way. Okay? And then the other part of it is that I know you've been on the Zoom when I'm going through these cases. Part of the issue becomes, from my perspective, is how to keep people out. It really isn't about trying to keep people out. But one of the things that I think you should learn from that is, or should have picked up from that is, just give me the honest story, right? Okay, you can have repair issues, but the reality is, Your Honor, I can't go anywhere else. I might be struggling for this reason, that reason, whatever the reason, but here's where I am. And then try to figure out a way to make that work, right? Because otherwise, the problem is, you go through this whole thing, and then you got 10 days to do something. And what? So if I told you had to put another $2,000 into escrow, could you do that today?
Okay.
Could you do it in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Did you talk to them? I mean, so here's the thing. You're telling me a condition exists, right? But now what makes the landlord not really have to negotiate regarding that is you didn't let them in. The tenants have obligations too. They have to notify the landlord. They have to make sure to provide access. They have to make sure to do all of those things, right?
And they weren't done until 2 weeks ago. I mean, I did all that. So that's where I'm just a little confused.
Yeah. Right. The section they give you, at some point, that unit passed a direct health and safety inspection.
Right.
All right? Now, if something happened between then and then, okay, then it's got to be dealt with.
Right.
But the landlord has to know. And then you have to provide access. And that's your big problem with this case. Even if, let's say, I believe everything that you tell me, right? You almost negate your own case. So let's think about the big picture. You want to stay, right?
For the remainder of the lease, yes.
All right. Right now, if I had to make a finding, I'd probably get everything, okay? So if we operate just for the moment on that assumption, okay? How do you propose getting to your goal of being able to stay?
By providing the rest of the rent if it was to go in their favor.
Okay, so maybe I should have inartfully asked the question, okay? You want to stay the rest of the lease.
Correct.
You're about 3,000 some change behind, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you propose making that up so that you can accomplish your goal of staying the rest of the lease?
Next pay period, I can put at least another $1,500 in. I'm not quite sure where the over 5,000 is coming from, since we did pay the,
Hold on.
This is to be one of the biggest wastes of time Judge Simpson has had to sit through. The defendant walked in acting like he was about to outsmart everyone, but within minutes he ended up making himself look unprepared. He tried throwing out random laws he didn't fully understand, all while ignoring the fact that he didn't allow the landlord inside to make the repairs he keeps complaining about. That part alone tells the whole story. Anyone using basic common sense can see what's really going on here. It honestly seems like he doesn't have the money for rent and is trying to avoid paying instead of working out a real solution. He's not being treated unfairly. He just tried to talk his way around the situation, and it completely fell apart in front of the judge that I don't know about you. But at this point he's practically living there without paying anything, which is why a lot of people would label this behavior as someone staying in a property without meeting their obligations. It's surprising to see how far some people will go in 2025 to avoid taking responsibility, even when the facts are clear. And now, based on everything shown in the hearing, it looks like his
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, so we paid, like post-dated rent for April. So that until May 1st would be May, June, and July would have been 10, 15 months. I see that now.
Okay. So, how would you get yourself out?
I guess.
So let me ask you this question. If I give them a judgment for that full amount and tell you gotta do something in 10 days, what do you do?
I wouldn't be able to do that, Your Honor.
Then what would happen?
I would have to be evicted.
And then where would you go?
Have to find other options, I guess.
And they're not there right now, right?
Not currently. I mean, I would have to obviously start looking longer.
Okay. All right. So of this 3,000, how do you propose? How would you make that up? I mean, how do you see making this work for you to get to where you want to be, which is to remain there the rest of your lives?
I mean, I get paid every 2 weeks. I can every 2 weeks, but money towards the rent, obviously.
Let me ask you this. How did you find yourself in this position?
By withholding the rent and spending it while these issues were there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your honesty, because I knew that's what happened. Okay. So, you know something, Mr. Jenkins? I've been doing this for a long time. Right? I don't think you're a bad person. I don't. I think you were, every time you'd walk in, you were angry. You weren't sure how to get yourself out of this. And so you just kind of puffed up. And it wasn't going to get you anywhere. Isn't this a much better conversation to have?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So sometimes in life we just do stupid things. Well, I don't say stupid things, but we just do ill-advised things. Like supposed to be withholding our rent, and then we spend it on something else that happens, and the next thing you know, D-Day comes, I ain't got it. Right?
Yes, sir.
Happens. How old are you?
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. You got a lot more time to make a lot of stupid decisions, so don't worry about it. Okay? They're just gonna happen. Okay. Is there any room with some of the late fees that you could maybe do? I realize that you don't have to, but he wants to stay. I think if nothing else out of this, he's learned something. And he can figure out a way to get this paid and caught up. Right now, in my estimation, is an opportune time to try to arrange to do that because we're at the beginning of the month and we don't have September clicking. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Go out, talk to the landlord, see what they're willing to do for you, and give them a proposal as to how you're going to get this paid off and caught up. Okay? All right. And man, go out and talk with them. See what you can work out. Remember your end goal.
In the end, this guy tried to fool both his landlord and the court, and it completely blew up in his face. He kept insisting his place had all kinds of major issues, but by the time the hearing happened, none of those problems were even there anymore. One of the best moments was when Judge Simpson calmly asked, "How about now? Are there any problems?" And the defendant had no choice but to say, "No, that alone showed exactly what was going on, that IT turns out he used all of his rent money on something else and came into court hoping he could talk his way out of paying what he owed." What really surprised me is that he's 36 years old and still trying to pull something like this instead of handling things the right way. At some point, you've got to step up, take responsibility, and be honest about your situation instead of creating excuses.as for Judge Simpson. He handled everything the right way. He didn't drag the hearing out. He stayed professional, and he made sure the full amount due was paid. Even at the end, you could see he wasn't harsh. He still showed a bit of compassion while staying firm on the law. It was a fair and balanced decision from start to finish. Let me know in the comments what you think about how the judge dealt with this case. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, and see you in the next one.